today we leave Cornwall, and that's quite sad. We've had an amazing time. It's been beautiful here. It's been lovely getting to spend time with Linda and Bernard. And sad to see it go. And we're off to Wales today. Dave is sick, even though he won't admit it. And off we go, I guess. So this is the view from our Cardiff Airbnb, and I'm gonna say not too shabby. So yeah, I mean, it's supposed to start raining again tomorrow, but for now it's beautiful. And yeah, let's see. Dave still sick, so then this is the view from the bedroom. Also pretty good. Let's see. So obviously we've moved on from Cardiff. Dave was sick the whole time, and that's okay. So we mostly just rested, and he didn't really get out. And we've moved up north a little bit. Anyway, and it's gorgeous here, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. So there's the front door, and then there's the water, and there's more water, and it's beautiful. So yeah, life is good. Today we went and we saw, oh shoot, what is it called?
A lighthouse?
No, it's got a cute name.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know what the cute name is.
Anyway, it's in the video that I took there, and that was really beautiful. This is Strumblehead Lighthouse. It's on this amazing coastline. There's a cruise ship. Just lovely as far as the eye can see. The weather has been amazing, and the view out of where we're staying is amazing. I'm gonna be sad to go. I don't know.
Which unfortunately is soon.
Yeah. We're trying to befriend a pair of cats that live in the area. They're black and white and they're really cute. I think one is the parent of the other one because they have the same face, but one is littler. And
one is clearly more experienced.
Yeah, it's got a lot of scratches on it.
Scars.
Yeah.
Chunks of his ear missing.
And I tried to persuade the little one with butter to be my friend, because cats will be your friend if you feed them a little butter. Mostly I got minorly bitten by the little one. But nothing that I'm worried about. I didn't break the skin or anything. So even though I don't think that they have homes, I'm not worried about it. They're really cute and I really want to pet them, but they're both really skittish. They're like friendly enough. They keep coming in the door and they keep like looking around and like they'll follow Dave around and stuff. But they don't want you to pet them or anything. So I don't know. They're so cute. Bye. So after we left Wales, we ended up in going to London And we were so busy in London. We went to a bunch of places with Dave's dad. We had a big, busy, touristy day where we went to the Eye, and we rode the Eye, which was cool and scary because I'm terrified of heights, and I looked directly down at one point and just about lost my legs out from under me. But it was amazing to see all that view.
No, widać, jedzie.
And so we went to the Eye, and then after the Eye we went, where did we go? We walked a bunch, like along the Thames, and we had a really amazing lunch at a restaurant, and I was dying because it was sunny and hot, and I don't do well in the sun. And then we went to London Tower Bridge, which was great because you can go up the bridge, and there's all this interesting information about it now, and so you go up and then across and then to the other side and across there, and they have these like cutouts where you can look down at everybody walking across the bridge, which is cool and terrifying because I'm scared of heights. But the information was really interesting. I feel like stuff like that is cool to me. And so that was neat. And then there's also like, after you do the up bit, then you go down to like the boiler room area. It's probably called something different than that, where they have all the old steam powered stuff that they used to lift the bridge. And that was really interesting because, again, that's interesting.
and this is pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's doing that many times.
After that we stopped and we got a nice cup of tea, and then we went and we picked up a double-decker bus just to do it. And we went to Trafalgar Square, and that was cool and so busy. There was a million people there. About the time that we got there was around 5 o'clock, so people were getting off of work, so it was really busy. So after that we parted ways with Dave's dad for the day, and we took the train back to where we were staying in Blackheath, which was just this little flat right in the like this busy street on in Blackheath. It was funny, the street is called Tranquil Vale, which sounds very nice and peaceful, but it was a busy street, and it was loud at night, loud all day, but it was fine. It was really, for us, just a place to sleep because we had so much planned for the London leg. The next day we went to the Greenwich Observatory, and they've got this really interesting museum section there that's all about the Prime Meridian and all this work that was done to build very accurate clocks to correctly have Greenwich Mean Time, and then all this work that was done to have very accurate clocks on ships. And it was just like, it was I don't know. Dave is really into watches and clocks. So for him, that was super interesting. All this information and like all these iterations of this guy building these amazing clocks for ships and like trying to figure out how to compensate for the movement of ships. And it was very interesting. I don't know. I like museums. Museums are great. And that was cool. And then we did touristy photos at the meantime line or the Prime Meridian, I guess. So we had wanted to do other stuff, but we ended up not because we didn't have the time. We had to go meet up with Dave's half sisters and get ready because we were going to the wedding reception for his cousin. She had gotten married the week before in Mexico and was having her reception while we were there. So we ended up going to that and I had such a good time. So then the next day after that was our last day in England, and I was very sad. So we just sort of hung out with his dad for the rest of the day, and then we stayed the night by the airport, and we got up in the morning and went to the airport and did the hurry up and wait international flight thing. We flew home, and of course, like the second we landed, I started getting a tickle in my throat, and as we drove home, I felt progressively sicker and sicker. And now it's a full week after we got home and I'm still sick. I slept for like 4 solid days after we got home. The combination of jet lag and being sick is absolutely just knocked my legs out from under me. So it's been the worst. But now we're home and the cat has been stuck to us like glue. He missed us so bad. He, you know, is clingy and needy on a good day, and us being gone for 3 weeks was a lot for him, but Sean took really good care of him. That's one of those things. It's a bit bittersweet. It's nice to be where all your stuff is and in a bed that is built for 2 large people as opposed to double beds. You know, we're home where everything is comfortable, but I miss England. I had such a good time. So I'm having a weird adjustment. I think part of it's because I'm sick though, and I just, you know, but I had an amazing, incredible time, and I'm dying to go back again. I think much to Dave's chagrin, but he had a really good time too. Again, he got to really reconnect with his grandpa, and they just had some amazing conversations where they talked about things that they were both interested in. And you know, his grandpa really lit up when they talked about some of the stuff that he had done in his youth and all the things that he had worked on. He showed us some stuff that he had made that he was so proud of, and it was just really interesting to see them sort of build these bonds. Even at this point, his grandpa just turned 91, so, but he's doing pretty good, or at least he seemed to be doing okay for us. I have such bad anxiety that being in such like calm places was really, really great for me. I look like I'm crying, but my eyes are just watering because I'm sick. It was so nice. And then we get back home and we're thrown right back in the thick of it. Dave had autocross this weekend and it was a bit of a disaster. And it was too much work too fast. And of course his work is really busy now that he's back as well, and it's certainly appealing to want to go back to that nice sort of country life. So, you know, the south of England will call to me until we can return. Anyway, thanks for watching my terrible vlogs and looking at my dumb face for an extended period of time. I hate it. Ugh. But I figure it's the best way to sort of take people along on our trip, and we'll get back to car business soon enough. Because we've got a big new project because Dave broke his car over the weekend. Yeah. Cat's running around and being crazy, so...